Hey, welcome to the Festival of Now. I'm Mark Ryan, aka The Beautiful Bogan. I'm going to be your host for today's events. It's going to be an amazing day. We're going to have heaps of fun. We've got so much to get through, but thank you, firstly, for joining us. But first and foremost, we're going to go to Welcome to Country Me, done by Uncle Mickey O'Brien. Over to you, mate.
Hey, tell you, man. Willa Money Goodnick. Willa in the Budnick. Ini man. Na Ghana vehicle Mankalanka. Madawachanga Ghana Mina. Minyana na mani puliti. Na inari kamapi maricha. Na wangani mani bunni gani yatana here di yata. Muka muka. Peruna. Poti Nata Mukundu. Hello, it's Mickey O'Brien, the impatient one. I am descendant of the Kaurna people, and it is my pleasure as an ambassador of the Kaurna people, or the Meena people, or the Adelaide Plains people, not only to welcome you as we do this over the lightning brain, or as you would say, the computer. Today, I call upon the spirit people of my ancestors to bring goodness upon you all and to send away that sadness or badness that sometimes lingers upon us. But a welcome isn't just saying hello, and it isn't just saying, are you well when you come to a place? And I hope you are well wherever you are through this lightning brain. But it's also saying, where have you been and what have you been doing? Because our face tells us where we've been, but our heart tells us where to go. And they're in very important words. And so today I want to share a story about Carl Wilter. Now, Carl Wilter didn't know who he belonged to. And so the bird said to Carl Wilter, well, you belong to us because you have a beak and you lay eggs. But then the mammal said to Carl Wilter, no, you belong to us because you have fur, you walk across the land, and you have a long tail, and you rear your young. Then the reptile said, no, you belong to us because you lay eggs, you have a long body, and you walk across the land. And then the fishes said, no, you belong to us because you swim in the water, you lay eggs, you have a beak, and therefore you belong to us. And then Carl Wilter realised that he belonged to everyone, and he was related to all of the animals. Who was Carl Wilter? Well, Carl Wilter was the platypus, an important animal. And because the platypus teaches us that each one of us is unique, and each one of us can be related to everyone. And like we see today, this festival is about mental health. It's about you, and it's about saying how we can belong and how we can relate to people to talk about our needs, our issues that sometimes affect us through our daily lives. So like I said, I hope the good spirits are upon you all during this wonderful online festival. And we as Aboriginal people never say goodbye. We always say see you later, whether that be in the spirit or whether that be in the physical. And those words are nakada. So I say to you, Nachu Yukandaya, Nachu Yakandaya, Padnia do, which is saying we are all brothers and sisters. That when we walk this land or listen or sit or look upon the land, it enables us to connect to it, and therefore we look after it. But we should do that not only as brothers and sisters, do it together in harmony and realise cultures brings us together, never divides us. And like I said, always say nakada, being see you later. Nechaya, thank you, and enjoy this wonderful festival of now. Nechaya, see ya, nakada.
Thank you so much for that amazing welcome to country, Uncle Mickey O'Brien. That was brilliant. And I just want to share a real quick story before we get started about mate, Uncle Lewis O'Brien. Is that your father?
Yes, that is correct, Mark. That is my father, Yellow Burger, the old man in the sea, yes.
So if we're talking about belonging, I would just want to tell you real quick, Jan, and everyone else out there, my son and my wife is a Kaurna descendant, also Narunga and Nuddenjerry. And my son was going through a hard time after my mother-in-law passed away a few years ago now. And your dad did a thing at a school talking about Aboriginal culture. And my son was really struggling with anxiety and identity. And my son went up to your dad and said, "Oh, listen, I've got fair skin, but I'm Aboriginal, and I really feel I don't belong." And he said, "Well, what's your name, son?" And he said, "Oh, my name's Jethro Ryan." And he said, I don't know that name." And then the teacher was smart enough to lean over and say, "No, his grandmother was Mary Graham from Gawler." Yes. And he just said, "Oh, come here, my son." And he gave me the biggest hug. And ever since then, my son has been so much more settled in his identity because and so I want to thank you on behalf of our family and your family. Thank you for doing what you do.
You know, some of us, like myself, with our fair skin, we're born in the daytime. Those who have got the darker skin, they're born in the nighttime. And that's what's important to remember. Culture and identity is inside us. It's not always visible from the outside. So I wish you and your family and your son those beautiful words of the Spirit people, bringing great blessings to you.
Yeah, and I want to thank your family as well for doing a great job and sharing a culture.
Yeah. Thanks, Mark. Thank you.
Thank you.